I didn't actually fix it, but I can get on my Ericsson, which was the main issue for me. But what I thought I thought of it in the middle of the night was how I got to that this morning. But I decided that either I contact Ericsson down in Baltimore at the headquarters, or I'm going to see first if I can go straight to Salesforce, because they're the ones that designed the app. And see if I can get, I think they just, when the M1 and M2 chips came out, there were very few apps that would work with it. And so developers have had to adjust them. And interestingly, my Ericsson worked until I got to Sonoma. It worked with the old thingies. So I think they just have to tweak it a little bit. So
one of the things you should always check before you upgrade operating systems is the apps you regularly use are supported and compatible with the new operating system. So
great.
I don't know if
they're a little late for that. But
it's always good to check, because there are times where you're like, oh, that's no longer working because of X.
Well, how do you go back? How do you check that?
Usually they send a release email, or there's a public statement on their website saying, we are now supported by X platforms.
Oh, okay.
Or we no longer support these old outdated platforms and operating systems. So that would be something you could easily ask Mike or someone at Maris Grove too and see.
That's true.
Old outdated platforms like Windows.
I would not that long ago, I was over at a member's apartment and they were still running with Windows Vista. So
wow.
I hadn't seen that one in a long time.
That's pretty funny.
So I shouldn't update to Sonoma yet.
It depends, if all your apps are working. I have not updated myself, but they've done at least one version with like update. So the immediate bugs have been worked out, but I haven't researched all my apps yet, so I haven't had a chance.
So you have to research the
I
apps.
just got a letter from Lynn George saying there's updates and you should update. So I updated.
Update phones. Well, and sometimes it's deceiving, because that happened to someone where they wanted you to upgrade the operating system, and so they hit the big button and not the button that says update operating system in small print.
Well, I'm glad to see that Craig is here today, because he can tell us, as Stephen is here today, because I'm sick, and so I may not stay around very long because I got to get better for choir because I need the work. Anyway, Stephen, is it possible that Android has the same thing about our laundry as iPhone, or is this Lynn's ploy to get us all to switch to iPhone so we can know how to do our laundry?
What?
I think he's on the phone right now. So
what does it have to do with laundry?
In the email yesterday, I said you could use your camera.
Oh, right.
To scan it, and it will read your laundry tags. And I did not research that if Androids did it. I just thought it was an interesting article that I stumbled upon, so I was curious. I have not had a chance to test it with an Android phone, so you could easily test.
You do have an actual laundry.
Should I grab a piece of laundry and try it with mine?
If you have an Android, I'd be curious. If you want to try.
Let me see what I can find.
Because there is, when you go to speak, like ask Google questions, there is a camera thing that you can take a picture of something, but I've never tried that. I mean, if you show the picture, supposedly they tell you what it is what I heard, but I never did it. And I didn't want to do it at this time.
I would not be surprised if Google had a feature that let you read that, but I didn't have time last night to research it.
But it is a good thing to know because, yeah, I look at that stuff and think, what on earth does this mean? Okay, iron with a strike through it, no ironing. Okay, but that isn't even true. Sometimes you can just use a cool iron. So,
Well, and I'm like, have I been doing my laundry wrong for years and years?
right.
I'm looking at a Land's End turtleneck, but I don't see a scannable tag. I just,
Not scan, do you have the symbols? Do you have like the
It would
icon?
probably be printed in the back, the top back of the article.
well, this is at the back of the neck.
Well, how about don't they put them in the side seam now? Of the,
All right, well. As you said. So what I'm looking at is this little thingy
Right.
that hangs. And what would I be scanning? There's one in Asian language.
That's a good one. Google app will translate that for you.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
He's got to get his phone out.
Yeah, I got my phone out.
Do you have all the symbols there?
Yes. There's a ton of symbols.
And if you take a picture, is there like an info button?
Let me see. I have a circle with a yellow circle with a T in it, whatever that is.
there you go.
The iPhone, if you take a photo, it has this little thing, and then if you click on that, look up laundry care. So I don't know if there's something similar with an Android.
Well, it's put a yellow box around it.
That's good.
It has scan, the yellow button, which I'm hitting, and nothing seems to happen. I have another button that says extract text.
What happens if you do that? Does it just highlight the text?
Tap on highlighted text to select it. Translate. I got translate, copy, select all, or share. And I've got a Google symbol at the very left end.
I'm guessing translate doesn't give you anything. Because that is translating, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
I did find on the Google Apples or Google Play Store, Nancy, there's a Laundry Pro Care app, which might do the same thing,
Okay.
but I can't say for sure without doing more research.
Or I can just ask my grandkids with iPhones to translate it for me.
But I did learn in the last 24 hours or so, it's still in beta testing, so I don't want to recommend it yet, but there's a way for Android users to be compatible with iMessage, so you won't be stranded in a group text by yourself or with little videos or photos. So that's coming.
I don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, you don't.
That's true, you don't.
Why?
My brother's in a beta test, so it's working so far for him, but we'll see.
Oh my
Stephen.
goodness, you went over to the
Whoa.
Even
You've
what crossed
crossed
over to the other
over.
side.
You've left us.
Oh, Stephen, oh no.
Oh, I don't know.
And without permission, I think.
Oh, I had encouragement.
Did Gee, I wonder who.
Yeah.
Nancy, I some years ago Googled laundry symbols
Oh,
and found what they all are and what they mean. And I saved it somewhere, but I've forgotten where I saved it and I've forgotten what they mean. Not
That
as
helps.
You could
But-
always print out a sheet because there's a ton of things on the internet of just like explanations. You could easily print that out and then tape it up to your dryer or laundry machine and have it there.
Mm.
that's
but
a
what
good
I
idea.
want it is when I'm purchasing clothes.
Mm.
Mm,
To,
This
you
is
know,
true.
is it washable? Is it dry cleanable? You know, can you put it in a dryer?
do I have to iron?
Yes. Well,
If
that's
you,
easy to understand.
if you do print it, you can then take a picture of it, and the picture will always be on your phone, and you can
Ooh.
refer to the
Idea.
picture.
Oh,
Ooh.
Stephen.
Ooh, even though he went to the dark side, he's still smart.
I was encouraged, let us say, by two anonymous staff members at Westminster. Yeah, I do that with products that Shelley uses all the time because I don't have a very good memory. So I just take a picture of the product, and when I go to the store, I can compare them. But you could do that with the
Good idea.
symbols.
Good
Mhm.
idea.
I had that with my COVID vaccine card back when that
Yeah.
mattered.
Yeah.
Insurance cards, if you had to upload
Mhm.
those places, just add them to your favorite section in your photos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I do the same thing with my driver's license.
Mm.
There's so many places now that want to know your driver's license number. And
Mhm.
rather than, I don't keep my wallet in my pocket, it drives me crazy. So I just keep it on my phone.
I will warn you to be careful with those kind of things though, because it is very important critical information. So if your phone is stolen and people are able to get in, they're going to have that access and could do damage to you very easily with that information. So there are pros and cons, right? Like convenience versus security. So it's that fine balancing act that you have to. Everybody's preference are going to be different, but I will throw that out there.
Yeah, I did
Well,
that
you
with
do
my
have-
COVID card, but I don't know that if that was stolen, it would be dangerous. Not sure how.
They would have your birthday.
Yeah, they would.
The one advantage, I honestly don't even remember if Android has this feature, but the Apple Photos app, one of the albums is a hidden folder,
Mm.
and you have to use your identification method to see the images in the hidden folder. That's kind of another security step you can use if you wanted to do something like keep your license on an image of your license on your phone.
My phone has one. I just haven't loaded any of all those images into it yet.
Yeah, you do have to do that.
I know. Oh, well.
But yes, good and helpful information. So
Could I whine about the giving tree for a minute?
yes, I would like to hear what challenges you had with that.
Well, last night, my one eye isn't back to normal yet, but I was struggling a bit to try to register for the last one of the four charities, the have it here.
Battered women or something.
Yes, that one for DVCCC. And first of all, do we have to register to give the Sunday mornings that they're collecting? To provide gift cards?
they want to know how many people are signing up so
Okay.
that they make sure that all the slots are filled.
Well, then I found that when I got into the Genius, okay, there was no preloading. It looked like it took me the same spot that all 4 charities would take me to, and then I had to manually load it in. And then when I got done with that, and I was trying to interpret what they wanted in the different slots, like in terms of organization and charity information, and there were subcategories they asked for. And then I had a problem finding the slot information. When I did, I couldn't find a vacant slot, which I'm wondering, does that mean that charity is filled? I
Family
guess I was
promise.
expecting to hit a button and then have, when I selected one of the 4 charities, it would be, the Genius part would be preloaded with that information in it.
There is one that's already sold out. So if you did do
Right, I saw
the
that,
Family Promise one,
right,
but if you say did domestic violence,
right. That's what I
Um,
tried to sign up for.
yeah. Were you doing it on your phone or your
My iPad,
iPad? Because I know it can be challenging sometimes on tablets and things.
yeah.
So you hit the sign up and save and continue, or you didn't even see that.
Well, I guess what you're telling me is I should do it on my laptop instead of my iPad.
It's a bit easier, I think, for these purposes. They're
Yeah.
not perfect.
This list of people that have already signed up, I take it those are taken slots.
Mhm. It says here 24 out of the 50 slots have been filled for
Right,
this sign up. And these are all the people, if you want to be super stalking and be like, oh, Lynn George is getting a gift card for domestic violence for the Advent tree.
yeah. But when you hit that sign up button, that should allow you to, I wanted to sign up for two slots, one for me, one for my wife.
And then you would change the quantity to 2 right here.
Right,
But it's not intuitive, and the pop-ups sometimes are challenging, especially on mobile. And then you would just fill out your contact info.
right.
But Angela and Debbie were in the Narthex last week, and I think they will be in this week to help people sign up. So, granted, you're down south, so you're not
No,
able
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just, I was dealing with the cataract surgery this week. And it gives me a lot of time to sit around and try to take care of stuff like this. So that's what I was doing last night. And I guess I'll go back at it again on my laptop and see if I have any better luck.
Donnie?
I have a question about gift cards. I've never used one for store specific like Target or whatever, but do they allow you to use it down to the last penny? In other words, if you end up with $5 and you want to buy something for 10, they will take that and then take the rest of your money.
Yes.
Because I can tell you that Visa cards do not. Visa gift cards. I am in the middle of a nightmare with the Target Visa gift cards and that's the way they make their money is there's what you purchase has to be less than the value left on your card unless you can get the merchant to split the payment. I mean, it's just amazing. And then I got one where somebody had actually scratched off they must have used it. They scratched off the security code and Bill went to use it and it didn't work at all. So now to replace it has been interesting. I'm still waiting. It could take a month to get And it's $100 gift card, so I'm not very happy. But
Do they still charge you a fee to purchase the Visa gift cards? They used to.
yes, it's $6 at Target.
Yeah, that's why I never have used those, because I'm there
No,
like, why
we-
am I paying to buy a gift card?
We bought 5 $100 gift cards to give to the head of our players organization because she's moving to another Ericsson. And we wanted her to be able to have it, and obviously you can't read the fine print till you open up the stupid gift cards. And she's 90, so she got so frustrated that I said, it's okay, Marion, I'll give you $500 by check and I will take your 5 gift cards. So now we have these to use, and one of them worked fine, 2 of them have worked fine. And then Bill tried to use a third one and it didn't work at all. When he got home, I looked and there was no security code on it. So,
Mhm.
they're really a pain. I do not recommend them.
Well, and I find if you know the exact amount left, they will sometimes work. Like if you know it's $5.92 left on the
Right.
card, and you tell that to the company ahead and say this is the exact amount, and they can deduct it. But if you tell them after the fact, it can be
Right,
challenging.
right. Well, I'm keeping a running tab on the one that I have that, I mean, Bill went to Total Wine and he used one $100. That was easy, but then he had extra left over. He was going to use another one. And it wouldn't
Mhm.
take it.
Well, I think these charities are asking for either Target.
Target or Walgreens. So if they let you use them down to the bitter end, then that's fine.
Yeah, they do.
Mhm. They do. I really have enjoyed those Target I've used before. I've gotten a lot from people on that.
Good.
And
Well,
like restaurants like Panera Bread and Chipotle, McDonald's, and all of them use.
I've been so down on gift cards ever since, I mean, this whole week I've been dealing with that. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good to know.
Visa, I think, is the challenging one, and
When you-
MasterCard.
Mhm.
Who was the first one? Oh, Visa.
Oh,
Visa and MasterCard, the credit card companies, because they want to make money.
Exactly.
And the companies that are getting the gift cards from are already making money directly.
Right. Well, and that's how Target charges $6 for a Visa, $100, I mean, 6%, because that's how they make their money on that card, because it's Visa that's going to make all the rest of the money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, well,
Live and learn.
live and learn.
Good.
Yeah.
Nancy, did you have a question?
Well, I had a question that I'm not gonna ask, but I have another question. I wanted to, if I can, I would like to share my screen and ask you what these little things are at the top of my form, and then ask you something else. So can I do that? It's not a long, whoops, I got it. Here. Here. I want to go. Oh, part of it's sticking up. All right, I'm gonna go here. Okay, what are these little things? Did you see what I'm touching?
2 arrows.
Yeah, they've come up on some of my URLs now.
Hmm.
Nobody else has seen it?
Lollipops.
That's what I was gonna call them if I didn't do this. They look like lollipops, but what do they mean?
It
So,
just looks like a communication indicator that you can go to this URL and it's interactive, maybe.
Okay, well,
so Nancy, question for you. If you view this email on your phone, does it
Yes.
have that symbol as well? Or
Yes,
is it
when
only
I-
in the Yahoo Mail?
when I do, well, I don't do Yahoo Mail, but when I do Wordle, that's where I first saw it. When I hit Wordle, I get those two little lollipops. Nobody else does? That's scary.
No,
I've
I do Wordle from the
sometimes-
New York Times app, so.
Yeah, that's how I play it too.
I mean, I didn't know if that's instead of or in place of the lock, meaning it's secure, and does that mean it's not secure?
No, because you still have the lockup in the URL on the browser.
Right, that's what I was hoping.
And the URL itself is HTTPS.
Yes.
Do you remember what the S stands for?
secret, secure, secure.
Yep.
Is this secure? Okay,
So,
Um,
so you want to see that S on URLs.
right. Now, the other thing is with Wordle, I'm pretty sure, because I'm gonna get to this URL too, because I have a question with that, but on the Wordle, I don't remember seeing the HTTPS. I remember seeing just that, but then I don't know, so that's why I thought it was instead of HTTPS. And when I saw it with this URL, I thought, oh my gosh, the thing is in the URL too. So, well, I knew where my cell phone was. Oh, it's being charged. Never mind.
Can you move your cursor over it?
Yeah, but this is in an email. This is
I know.
okay.
I just wondered if
Oh, there we
it
go.
was
There it is.
a symbol for the link itself.
It says inline image. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Aha, smart Stephen, I'm glad you're there. But whatever that means.
Hmm.
The other thing with that, and it did come up on this one too, so I might I don't know if I have to do that or not. I also got a notice of the ad blocker update, and they want me to pay for it.
Mhm.
I've gotten that too.
And I've gotten that, and then I've ignored it, but I wanted you to look at it and see, this is actually the URL for it. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving a contribution if I was sure that was gonna work, go to them and not somebody else and kill me. So I don't think I can click on this now though, can I?
It looks like it's already up on as another tab on your.
I know, I gotta find that, because this stuff is in the way up here.
Oh, right.
It's the third one.
Yeah, but I've got.
Min-
Oh, there we go.
minimize the browser, you should
Here we
be.
go, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so now does this look like, oh, now I have to get over here and go down here. Oh, that's not gonna work, wait a minute. Can you see enough of this? Because, oh, wait a minute, let me make this. Oh, I can't make it smaller, can I? Why can't I?
If you make it minimized over on the top right-hand corner, our faces might be on
Oh,
top.
wait, here, there we go, do this way. And now I can move it up, right? Hopefully,
Use the down arrow. It'll go up.
right, okay. All right, so it says, blah, 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 blah. Is this what everyone else has gotten, and have you done it or no?
I haven't.
I
I
have
have
not done it.
gotten that page, but I've never donated money to them.
Yeah, that's where I've been, so that's what I think I'll continue to do, is not donate. But I mean, they are good. In fact, did you see what they said about me? They said, we have blocked 55,302 ads for me. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. If everybody else says the same, then I'm a little suspect. But, anyway, so, okay, well, I'm still not gonna do it, but we don't know what the lollipops are.
I think it just means it's a link.
Okay,
I wouldn't be worried about it.
Yeah.
well, but
I'd like to,
but
I'd like
wait a
to know
minute.
about
seen-
that thing, that sentence that says make a one-time contribution.
What
What
about
about
it?
next month when you make another one-time contribution?
That's what I mean. Or a yearly contribution, and then it says nice, a $4.99 contribution gets Adblock Premium and VPN. But for, like you say, for how long?
Yeah.
So that's why I've been ignoring it, but support us with confidence, 60-day money back guarantee. And you keep Adblock. Well, how would the money back, why would they ask for 60-day? I mean, why would they suggest a 60-day money back if you've already had it and you must like it? I don't know. Anyway, all right, we'll just forget that one. I can close that. And now I'm back there and I was here. So I was just trying to see.
If you click on the lollipops, does anything happen?
No, but see, this was already a what do you call that little thing that I have on the side that I love? A page, like a screen share, but it's called a snippet or something.
Snip tool?
Snip tool, yeah. I did a snippet of the one that you just saw, only I did it from my desktop because I got it both on my desktop and on my laptop. But I sent myself the email with it in, so I'd have it.
Oh, yeah, you can't do it there.
So anyway, all right, but it doesn't look like it's anything dangerous then, we don't think, right?
No, I just think it means it's a link.
Okay, all right, well, that would make sense with Wordle too, on my cell phone.
I've seen those lollipops, I can't remember now where, but there've been 3 going vertically. And
Oh,
I have no idea what it means, and I don't know if it's just to draw attention. I've never really paid any attention or
That's
curiosity to them.
interesting.
yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, because I was wondering if it was a warning sign only, it would have been red or something if it wasn't, I think.
Or at
Okay,
least yellow.
yeah, right. Okay, thank you. Now, how do I get out of here? Stop the share. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Very nice.
I really don't think you should leave your other question unasked.
That was it. Oh, the other question was actually about if you sign up for a gift card for one of those, then you go get the gift card and bring it back to the church? Is that how that
Mhm.
works? Okay.
Mhm. Unless you can't get there for some reason, then you can ask Angela to do it. I know I signed up to get a gift card when I had a stress fracture and I really couldn't get to the store very easily, and Angela just went for me because she was a kind soul.
Hmm. Okay.
And I just paid her back the amount of money for the gift card.
But when you buy a gift card where do they say where they want it from Walgreens or did you say Target?
I
Target,
think Target was one. Let me go back.
Walmart or
it was
something.
Walmart was the other,
Yes.
What was the other, Bill?
Walmart,
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Target
Well-
or Walmart, right?
So if you buy the gift card, then you pay an extra fee, you're saying, for it too?
No, not
No.
if you do it directly through that company.
At the store, if you buy a Target card, you don't
At
get a fee.
Target, okay.
If you
They
buy a
make money
Visa
by
card, you get a
selling their
fee.
products.
But if I bought a Target card at Wawa, I'd pay extra?
Possibly.
Okay.
Well, if you're buying, say, a Target gift card from Wawa, there might be like a $1 or $2 charge, but there
Okay.
might not be. It depends on that company.
Okay,
I've done both. I've had both experiences.
okay,
You
thank
can
you.
buy gift cards for anywhere at the Giant, and there's no additional fee other than the price
Yeah.
you want to put on the card. And usually the cards, you can set your amount, 25, 35, 50, 100, you know, whatever. But there's
Right.
never any other fee other than the amount you want to add to the card.
Okay, well, I've never bought well, I guess I have bought like a restaurant card at Giant or one other place, but I haven't
Mhm.
ever bought a Target I haven't ever bought a Target card.
Well, they're specifically specifying $40.
Or above.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you can get one that's $50. That's,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's slot. They're asking you to fill in slots. I
Yeah.
think each slot is 40. I don't know. I thought it was $40.
Yes, 40 plus. So the gift cards will go to the moms of domestic violence. So
Okay.
if they have children, these gift cards will allow them to go out and purchase gifts for their children.
And they'd appreciate paper too to help them with the wrapping.
So it's basically giving mothers access to spend money for Christmas.
Mhm.
So depending on how much you want to do. But
Yeah, Bill, the thing says sign up for, it says 40 plus. So you sign up for one, you can get a $50 or $100 gift card if you want. It's more
Okay,
than
so-
40.
Right. So it's the
It's what
slot
you
isn't
put on the
re-
gift card, exactly. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They just know
Okay.
there is a gift card coming and it will be at least $40.
Right.
Yeah,
and they have 50 moms that they want
exactly.
to give gift cards to.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So, but
so
yes,
some mom will be really really lucky, somebody gave him $100 instead of
Yeah.
$40, right?
Well, and they might have two kids, so that would be easier too, right? Versus giving them
Right.
two $40 gift cards.
Well, actually, does the church know how much the card is for and then give it to whoever they want to, as opposed to just anybody, any of the ones? Any of the
I
10?
think if we put them in envelopes with like the gift card receipt, domestic violence center will go, okay, let's give this gift card to X and
Right.
things.
Yeah.
I don't think, say, Angela and Debbie would
No, they would.
Okay,
do
No,
that.
Charity would do it.
okay, makes sense.
Mhm.
Thank you all for getting Advent giving tree gifts for our folks.
Mhm.
But yes. I know the bells have some things, but we can do those at the end too. I don't know if other people have other things.
I want to thank Chuck for finding homes for our remaining trees.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Appreciate it.
Now there's a Presbyterian committee to figure out where they're gonna go.
Haven't done the research myself yet, so I can still do that. But we got a Logitech keyboard for Bill's new iPad, which we finally connected yesterday. And I know that I can look up somewhere a manual for Logitech keyboards. But at the moment, instead of having an arrow, or like here it's a hand, but instead of having an arrow or something to point to something, it's just got a little gray dot. And I'm sure there must be some way to change that. I just haven't had the chance to read up on it. We
you
old
have-
people are used to paper manuals, and these online manuals are a real pain. You have to have two devices so you can read the manual on one of them and do the procedure on the other one.
Well, Connie, you could print it out, how many thousand pages.
Oh, yes, I could, but
Connie, do you have the keyboard connected on your device now that we could look at it, or no?
no, because I'm not on that device.
Okay.
I'm on my MacBook.
If you go to the control settings,
Okay, yeah, if I tried doing that yesterday, but it was before well, long and short, he was trying to use Microsoft Word and we couldn't get it, we couldn't figure out how to delete something. Well, when I finally hooked up the keyboard, then I could delete.
mhm.
Because without a keyboard, there's no way to highlight. I couldn't get onto the I couldn't highlight it anyway, because there's no cursor.
Hello?
Are you
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Oh, we need to mute Bill. But yeah, if you go to mouse or keyboard,
It's a trackpad still.
oh, trackpad.
Yeah, a mouse and trackpad. Okay.
So mouse options, and you can do different things.
Okay.
So,
Alternate pointer,
mhm.
or pointer, whatever.
And
Yeah.
then you would put your password in for the computer itself when you
Right.
log in.
Yeah, well, I figured
And
I haven't had a chance to but I was able to delete this Word document once I hooked it up, which was nice.
mhm.
Yeah.
But it's strange that it changed the mouse itself. It shouldn't have done that.
It didn't change it. That's the first thing we ever had.
Hmm.
Because I've done nothing to that keyboard because we haven't used it since we bought it. He's just been using the, trackpad on the iPad.
Okay. I gotcha.
It's a very heavy thing when you add the cover and the keyboard with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not nearly as portable. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, I got 2 weeks to work on it.
Come back next time, report back.
Yeah, I will.
Shout if there's issues that we can help with apart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Bells, do you want to work learn or we can work on creating survey surveys for you, or if you want to talk about
Jean, do you want to go first? You've got something?
Jean's
No, Lynn responded to that.
antivirus software,
Yeah,
which would probably
and
be good to cover for those that need refreshers on the antivirus software.
well, it wasn't, I can't, it's been a while since I looked at it. But you said it probably is fine the way it is. And so if I tried to change something, I had to go in and change something else and change something else. And if you think it's fine as it is, I'm just happy with that. Go take Bob first anyway. Please.
Well, my question may not apply to anybody else, or it might. Has anybody used Survey Monkey?
From church.
But
I've
set one
completed
up yourself.
surveys on that, but I've never created one.
I've never created it.
I've
Yeah, I have lots
created
of them.
one, but it's so long ago, I don't know that I could help you too much.
All right, I created an account with Survey Monkey and got the free thing, and I found out how to make a little survey. It's for my high school class, but then I couldn't find how to distribute it to the people.
Hmm.
If you want to screen share, it should be fairly easy to show you how to do that.
All right, let me pull up the
Keyword should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, SurveyMonkey has some great features, but it does limit you if you have the free version to only doing maybe 4 or 5 questions and not a lot of formatting, different options for questions. So
Mm.
some people have used Google Forms because it allows you to do more things, but then you're relying on Google, and
I was very impressed with Google Forms. We used it to create an interface for middle schoolers to submit articles to their school newspaper.
I know Google
you
Forms
see
better.
it?
Yes.
All right, so I did the start from, I don't have a survey pending now, but I did this, made a little
Mhm.
survey, but then I didn't know what to do with it.
So you didn't save your survey for your class.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. You could just say survey title test and we can have you create your survey for your high school class later. Is it letting you type anything? Or do we just not see it?
It's a hidden survey.
Ooh, build with AI. How about it?
Oh,
What's your favorite color? Yes.
well, he's doing that when I had to call Visa people back the second time. I know I got an AI voice. I'm sorry that you think I sound like a fake voice. That's what she said. She was definitely.
Well, there's an AI image in our weekly email this week, so you'll have to let me know if you catch it.
It hasn't come out yet. We got to get off this to get that.
Multiple choice. You could say yes, no, at all. Yeah.
Okay,
Save.
way over here.
And then say that's your survey. You finish your survey. Our faces might be over it, but there's a preview survey over on the top left. And then if you want to collect answers, there's a bottom right collect responses in the green button. And then I would do send survey your way. Can you go up?
And by email there, oh, you have to upgrade for that.
I always use the can you share a survey link, which is the top left one. You can't see it right now. Why is it scrolling down like that? That's bizarre.
It won't
think-
stay up there.
I think you broke your computer, Bob.
Are we in the way? Is that possible?
Like it's,
If you minimize it, will it let you? What just happened? That's bizarre. That makes no sense. We don't want you to buy targeted responses. Did this happen to you last time? We can't hear you, Bob.
Right. He may be swearing. He may not want us to hear.
Okay. All right. Oh, there it
Saying
goes.
words, huh?
There it goes.
There you go.
there we
Okay.
go.
My problem
So-
was I was holding down the space bar to unmute, and it was not. Okay, anyway, here we are.
So
what do
if
I
you
wanna do?
share survey link. And if you go to the copy button, the green copy. And if you say, put that in chat right now, we can all fill out the survey for you and you can see the responses.
How do I do that?
So click on the chat button on it might be at the top of your screen.
Chat?
Yeah. And then you should be able to paste it in and enter.
By the way, Bob, if you're gonna ask someone if they're gonna be at church, likely or unlikely is a better answer because the best laid plans of mice and men after gang of glee.
Don't complicate it.
He's a former pastor. He just expects you to come or not come.
Right.
Yeah. There's no in between.
Service used to.
Okay, what have I done anything here?
No.
Did you hit enter in the chat?
Enter.
See.
Didn't come through yet.
Okay, you just have a little black box, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you pasted the link in the chat.
Down at
Blank
the bottom
thing?
where it says type message.
To everyone.
All right, I'm going down,
Take two.
hit chat there.
Yeah.
Can you see my little arrow?
Yes.
And hit chat.
Uh-huh. And there at the bottom should be to everybody and a space to write a message. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah,
If you paste the link in there. And then hit enter. You could email it to us too. It just would take us longer to fill it out.
So I think it's a one question survey.
Yeah, but
Looks
then
like
we'd have
it.
to open our emails and all that fun stuff.
Exactly.
let me start again.
Does everybody else want to practice in typing a message in chat? You guys don't probably do it often.
Is it
I-
possible that because he's sharing his screen, he can't send us a chat because we just get the black stuff?
No, he has a message, but maybe it's easier if he stops sharing.
And while everybody's thinking about it, I checked Wordle. and
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Connie. That was Connie's message.
I sent you a message, you said.
All right, I'm out of sharing now.
Yes. So now if you hit the chat, does it pull it up on the side?
Yeah, yes, and it just says hi from Connie.
And then at the very bottom, there's a to everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and under type a message here. And then right click and paste or control V.
Okay, I never got that far. I see now where I can enter people's emails and then just send it. So I've got the basics for doing it.
Okay.
We can stop with that.
You don't want us to fill out the survey for you to see the results?
You could just raise our hands if we're going.
Right.
What's the question?
That might be simpler at
And
this
Stephen
point.
is,
You're right. We have to do this
Or
with
is-
Stephen.
As Bob's grandfather or his father used to say, if I don't have anything better to do.
Yeah, if I don't get a
He
better
was a
offer.
pastor.
Charlotte, do you have a question?
all right, thanks, Lynn. That helps me figure out whether we're going to have a reunion or not.
Yeah, you should be able to paste that in an email that you send to everybody.
Right.
Right, okay, I got that part. I couldn't get that far last time, so I'm farther along. The Westchester High School class will now make their decisions.
Nice.
you.
Charlotte, you got a question? Maybe.
Maybe she's just saying hi.
Maybe she's saying, yes, I'm going to church on Sunday.
Turn your
Oh, maybe.
volume up. Yeah, right.
This is true. Yes.
Well,
Stuck in the web.
can I just say that, I looked on my cell phone and I have the little lollipops and then nothing else except it goes nytimes.com/games when I want to go to Wordle. So it doesn't have the HTTPS in it at all.
That's where it's found, is on the New York Times.
Oh, I know, but it
Yeah.
doesn't have anything else. So I was thinking that the lollipops are just a shortcut for HTTPS, ST, whatever order it is.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
HTTPS
No, it just
is-
indicates it's the link, I think.
okay, so do I think it's not secure then? The Wordle site is not.
Wordle is secure. You can play it without worry.
All right, because Lynn said so. All
That's right.
right, thank you.
I play it every day, so
I do too.
Me
Did you get it
too.
yesterday? Did you
I
get it
did.
yesterday?
I did.
Two of us bombed because there's too many bright sight fight.
There were
white-
too many options. You're right. I got down to number 5. I guessed the right one, but
Well, I even keep a log, so I knew that night was already used, so that wasn't one I could use again, but it's still bombed. All right.
I was
that-
lucky. I got the first letter on then my second try, so that made it a whole lot easier.
That was great. That's right. Yes. All right, thanks. Good to see you all. I'm going back to bed now.
Feel better, Connie.
Maybe see
Hope
you
to-
tonight.
For Nancy.
Yeah,
Hope to see you
hopefully.
tonight.
Don't come tonight, just get better.
Yeah, I think I'm
exactly.
okay. I'm still not coughing. I'm not coughing anymore, so I think I'm good. I know it's not COVID, so that's good too. Bye-bye.
Wear a mask.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See you.